It is Sunday, September 8th, 2013. It is Water Communion Sunday, incoming Sunday at the Unitarian Church of Montreal. And here on their somewhat decrepit wayside pulpit, or what I sometimes refer to as their wayward pulpit, we have the saying, learning is ever in the freshness of its youth, even for the old. Aeschylus. So let's repeat that one more time since I had a little verbal typo there. Learning is ever in the freshness of its youth, even for the old. Aeschylus. And in fact, many of the members of this church are getting older and not any wiser. I have been protesting in front of the Unitarian Church of Montreal since the summer of 1998, so that is now more than 15 years, and here I am again today. I actually took a break over the summer, but decided to come back for the first day of the official first year to do a little protest. And the main concerns that I have are the anti-religious intolerance and bigotry that is far too common amongst the atheist members of the Unitarian Universalist Church. Certainly not all atheists are anti-religious in Unitarian Universalism, but a good number are, and as far as I'm concerned, there is no place for anti-religious intolerance and bigotry of any kind within the Unitarian Universalist religious community in terms of its own claimed principles. So I am protesting against that, and I'm also protesting against the clergy misconduct. Clergy abuse is another term for that. When we say clergy abuse, we generally think in terms of sexual abuse, and often in terms of things like pedophilia and so on. But the fact of the matter is that there's clergy abuse of a non-sexual nature, and I believe that I have been a victim of non-sexual clergy abuse in terms of the anti-religious intolerance and bigotry of Reverend Ray Drennan, and the insulting and defamatory public attacks on me by Reverend Dr. Victoria Weinstein and other Unitarian Universalist leaders, clergy. Here we have UUA leaders pervert justice, and unfortunately that's what happens. When somebody files a complaint against a minister for clergy abuse of one kind or another, the local congregations leaders and UUA leaders have a tendency to pervert justice. In other words, they not only do nothing to hold the abusing minister accountable for their abuse, but they go after the whistleblower. So, doing a little impromptu video here. So, just explaining the writing on the sidewalk. So, anyway, got a person behind me looking at the writing, and he was listening to what I had to say. Waiting for the bus, I guess. So here we have Justice for UU Abuse Victims Now, facing the other direction. So I have it sort of basically as people are entering from either direction, they see these chalk slogans, and you'll notice clergy isn't in there. It just says Justice for UU Abuse Victims Now. And that is actually because I had actually written these yesterday, and I rewrote them this morning, and I somehow managed to start too soon and had to overwrite clergy. So it's a bit of a mistake on the one hand, but on the other hand, it's, I think, perfectly good, because not all abuse is from the clergy, of course. That Unitarian Universalist lay people also abuse people. And so this is a more generalized slogan calling for justice for anyone who's been abused by Unitarian Universalists, be they clergy or not. So that's it for now. We'll keep this under 5 minutes, but we're just getting this thing started here. And that's the guy who was behind me, who you heard in the background earlier. That's it for now.